Hi everybody, welcome back to Tam Predicts, and this is yet another reading. Today I am doing your present situation and your future. It's a love relationship reading, so it's a pick a pile reading. There are three different pieces to pick up from. I'm going to call them charms. The first one is a purple dolphin. The second pile is your pink starfish, and the third is the blue shell. So you can take time and pick up whichever you want. So your first pile is a dolphin, second is a pink starfish, and the third one is a seashell, blue colored. So I'm going to start with pile number one, and I'm going to shuffle the cards as I talk. I haven't put them in a pile. I wanted to do it live, like when I'm recording. I wanted to pick out the cards that time. So I'm using my new cards, like I said, the Romance Angels. This is the first time I'm using them in a reading and recording it. So for the dolphin, let me see what is your love situation, what all I can say, what all I can pick, what all I can channelize for you guys. Let's see for the first card. Oh, the dolphin one. I didn't want to start with this, but there is some kind of a separation with the loved one. It's either a little break that you will take from each other, break, like not breaking forever, but it's like we are on a break kind of a thing with friends, which was a big hit Ross and Rachel thing. It's going to be a time away from each other. That time is important for you guys. It will tell how much you mean to each other, and it will I feel it will bring you back. It is a separation for about I get not more than a month, 2 months. This is to find what went wrong in the relationship, to mend things. So this is not breaking away forever. That's the first card I get. I'm going to put the card separately because I don't want that to come up again. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so probably if you are not separated, or you are going there will be a breakup. I feel there will be a breakup in this pile. Whoever's chosen this pile, I'm sorry the reading started like that, but that's the truth of it. If you've picked it up and you must have been drawn to it, or that is your situation. It could be a future situation also, because this is a very timeless reading. So I want to say you haven't been seeing the red flags in the relationship. Probably if you see the red flags in the relationship, you yourself will walk away. That's another channel message I want to give you. Or you've been seeing the red flags and you've not been acting upon it, and you've been dismissing them as not red flags, or probably a normal behavior from the person. So I want you to look at the red flags, or anything your instinct is guiding you that something in the relationship is not okay. You need to fix that, guys. I'm going to use other decks also. This is just I wanted to three cards from this deck. Stay optimistic about your love life. So if you're going through a separation and the person is not coming back, or you don't want to come back to the situation, or mend the relationship, then I feel don't get into the trap of thinking, just self pity, that oh my God, I'm not nobody loves me, I'm not ready to love anybody, nobody loves me that much, and I just always end up with a breakup, and things never go right with me when it's a relationship thing. So guys, just take that whole feeling out of your mind, and those questions and that self-pity. Don't get into that. And I think if this relationship is not working, there is something new coming up for you. Somebody's going to offer you love. This is a money card because I'm doing a love relationship reading. Somebody's going to offer you love soon. And I feel six number is very important for you. That's what I feel. If you are going around with a person who's very stubborn, or I want to say possessive, it's not going to work well with the person. And if you are dealing with a person, you know who am I talking about. You guys know who am I addressing right now. The person also could be a number five, could also could also be a May born. That's what I get. But if the person is really stubborn, or is always, I want to say, always bossing over you, or trying to behave like a boss in the relationship, telling you what to do, always not listening to you, then it's not going to work with this guy. So mostly the cards are falling into place. So the first pile I didn't want to start like that, but the dolphin one did start with not really a good card separation. But maybe separations are sometimes good. Maybe you're on a break and you will come back together. Probably there's somebody else in your life that needs to come in. A time for healing. So you've been worrying yourself sick. I think you need to heal yourself, meditate, do yoga, whatever, running, jogging, whatever you do to calm your mind. You will go through a heartbreak, guys. Even if it's for a not very long time, or a smaller duration, like a week or 1 month or whatever. is the duration of your break. You need to heal. That time is for healing. If you heal in that time, you'll become a better person. You'll manage the relationship better. Is what I get. I told you luck is on your side. So I think something is coming up. So one separation might lead to either you two coming back, or if the separation really is long term and you both do not belong, back with each other, even after trying to do whatever you can to save the relationship. There's somebody new coming into your life. Remember that. Let me give a color. I want to give a color to this group. What color is good? So it's a golden color. Sorry guys, golden color is good for you. That's a nice color. I want to give a I want to give a number also. So I'm just going to use the dice. Three number is good for you guys. So if you've chosen the purple dolphin, three number is good for you. I'm just thinking. I don't know. I want to give another message because I'm not getting to close. I always say I'm not getting to close the reading. I want to give one more love message. Let me see. I think this reading needs a closure or your express your love. Maybe that's the thing that's making you separate with the person temporarily because you guys don't express your love to each other. You just hold back. You're not very expressive, or one of you is like a wall, doesn't talk at all. The other person keeps giving in, and suddenly the other person, the person has given up. It's either you or the person you're dealing with. So guys, I think I wanted to now I'm going to close the reading because it means that this might have separated you. One of you doesn't express, or it could be both of you. You both are similar. It's okay if one person in the relationship talks a lot and the other doesn't, but I think you both have been quiet in the relationship. Maybe that's why it's become a situation it has. So that was a reading for you guys. First pile was a dolphin. I'm going to move on to the second pile. Second pile is a starfish, pink color. I'm going to put it closer. If you got attracted to this, let me see what are your love messages. I hope this pile is different. First one was the first card didn't really start in a good way, but yes, sometimes separations are important because always remember something good is coming up in your life. I want you to see it this way. Always on a want to end the reading on a positive note that things will be better. Oh, pink, starfish, pink, calling in your soulmate. Really wanting to meet your soulmate, really asking yourself, do I have a soulmate? Or, really manifesting a soulmate. I also feel that a lot of you people are thinking about how your soulmate looks, or, you're dreaming about that guy or the kind of girl you always wanted to be with. And you've been working on your manifestations. And I don't know why, I feel a lot of you have been drawing, like a figure, or been looking at, a certain kind of a book or a poster where you really want your soulmate to look like that person. So I'm going to read out what it says. Oh, it's written that. I never read it because these are new cards. So that's what it says. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So that's what I just said. And this is a new deck. I didn't really know what it means. Like I always say, I don't read decks ever. I've not learned tarot. It's just what comes in my mind while I hold it. So this is actually affirmations. I'm right. You're visualizing it. You're looking at the person, or you're drawing a picture of the person in your mind, and you will attract that kind of a person. So whatever you send out in the universe, like I always say, you're going to attract the same things back. So just keep that affirmations on. Keep writing. Keep visualizing the kind of soulmate you're going to call in. I don't know why. Before I want to pick up the other cards, a very soulmate reading. This starfish one. If you picked up the pile number 2, yes, it's safe for you to love. So maybe you want to call in your soulmate right now. You're really yearning to be with a partner, and probably you had a heartbreak before, but you're all ready to love. You've healed from the past situation. You're not carrying any baggage, no burdens, no memories. It's almost like wiping the slate clean. I'm going to read out what it says. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So you are ready to love, and the highest energy could also be calling in a soulmate. Take the top card. Let your friends help you. If you've just broken up and you want to heal, let your friends help you. Talk to them. I also feel that your friends will help you in some way. They will bring you closer to your soulmate. That's another channel message that I just got, that your friends are close to your soulmate, and somewhere you will meet your soulmate through your friends is another it's that's another message that I got. I just changed my deck. Let me see one or two messages. Yes, victory news, new person. Your soulmate is going to come in within 6 months. Though a little slowly. I don't think it's a matter of 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. I get more than 4 months. I want to say 4 months to 6 months. So somebody is going to come into your life, and you're going to be pretty happy with the person. And you'll instantly know when you meet the person. You'll know, that it is your soulmate. Yes, the person is going to make you feel like a queen. So whoever you are going to meet, especially for women, I'm talking to women here, this is a queen card. The person is going to make you feel like a queen, and not now, but when you meet the person. And that's what I said, 4 to 6 months. And I get yellow color is good for you. One last card. Finances and career. Something is holding that person back. I think your soulmate is not ready to meet you right now because the person is troubled with finances and career, and is totally focused on money situation. So probably that person is not open to love. That's why your soulmate is not coming in like as sooner than what I said. Probably 4 to 6 months. Guys, remember, I forgot to say this, but this is a general reading, not a specific reading. I'm not reading for one person. I'm reading for a lot of you, whoever's listening to this. So your soulmate needs time, to enter your life, even if you have the door open, for the other person to enter your life. But I think the person has to take care of the finances and career, if whatever problems the person is going through. I'm going to use the monology cards and see what else can I say. Yes, conclusions are within reach. So this has come reversed, which means you are going to meet your soulmate, but in not right now. I feel like I said, 4 to 6 months is the time that I'm getting. It's like almost the person is not hidden away, but is not within your circle of friends or within your reach right now, and will take time to connect with you. Probably it could be a first connection, second connection, but that person will come into your life. You need to step out of your comfort zone to meet the person. So the person is not going to be around you. It can't be that I'm sitting at home and I will meet the person. I think you have to step out whenever you can, or meet the person in a cafe or through friends, and you have to be bold enough to make that connection or talk to that person. I don't know why I feel that the person I'm talking to right now, whoever's listening to this, is a little shy, takes time to open up to people, or waits for the other person to open up. So don't let your soulmate go away, because like we always say, you instantly recognize your soulmate. Okay, that there is a connection. There is a connection. It's very strong. You cannot keep away from soulmates. I want to give you seven. Seven is a great number for you guys. Soulmate. Seven is a great number for you. Let me see what color. I got a pink starfish, but I got a white for you. So white is good for you. Okay, whoever's listening to this reading. So that was a mini read, which was for the starfish. I'm going to move on to the blue shell. So this is the third pile, and let's see what love messages I have for you guys. So the two piles are really different. First pile was like a little heartbreak and separating or probably coming back. Second pile was all about soulmates. That's the feeling I got the moment I saw the first card. Let's see what the blue shell has for you. What messages? It is safe for you to love. So you also need to open up your heart, and you are now ready for love. That's what I get. And you don't have to worry. The person who's going to come in will not break your heart this time. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but yes, because there are always channel messages, and I always add. Why do I have to say that? Because it's like I am a tool, and these tarot are a tool through the spirit guides, and that's what I need to tell you guys. That it is safe to love. You don't have to worry about somebody else breaking your heart, because that's the kind of feeling I get. Are the questions on your mind right now when you are listening to this reading, and especially if you have chosen the blue shell. Religious factors. So it says your love life is influenced by a religious upbringing and spiritual path. So the person you're going to meet is very is you fear that I hope the person is liked by my family. So there is a family situation. Probably they might not accept a love marriage. It could be arranged marriage. With this one, I get maybe you want to fall in love, but you are a little scared of probably the person doesn't belong to my community, or some kind of religious factors, or probably I feel you have very different beliefs, and the person you're going to fall in love with, or you are in love with, is from a different religion, and that's going to trouble you somewhere. And I don't know why I get that's a very strong feeling that I get, probably a different religion, and you want to accept the person, you will fall in love with that person, but it's just a worry about it's worrying about will your family accept the person. I think that's going to come in between. with this with this pile. Whoever's chosen this, the third pile. Yes, guys, new love is there, and the person is going to be very different. So that's it's a very, all three piles are very different. The person is going to be very different from your background, your community. I don't know why I want to say this, but there is something not matching there, and probably that worries you if the person will be accepted in by others in your life. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, so probably you are in love with that person, and that thing is already worrying you, that will my family accept, because I think it's going to be a relationship where you both are going to commit very soon. It's not that you're going to wait for years. So even if you just met for 4 months, and 4 months ago you are very serious about each other and you want to get married, and just worrying about what your family or community will be saying. So, guys, do whatever is right for you. I am just going to say that whatever you think is right for you, both just do that. Get a yes out from your family members, or try to make them understand. I don't know why I get a positive feeling that you will make them understand what you feel and what you're going through. Also, be careful of any codependency on in a relationship. Very dependent on each other, can't live without each other. That's where you are now not just you destroy your individualism, is what I want to say. Don't do that. You are an individual before you unique, different. If you're so dependent on the other person, you somewhere lose your self-worth. You don't know how to live on your own. Relationships come and go, or relationships, I want to say they are forever, but god forbid anything happens, you have to learn how to live on your own. So don't be so dependent. It's like almost saying, I don't know how to live without you, I don't know how will I manage, or how will I go on, I don't know how to control the finances, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how this is managed, because if you go out of my life I will not be able to live. I get all these questions coming to me when I'm holding this card. So don't be so dependent on somebody else. It's good to be independent, and yes, do lean on the other person's shoulder, do look for support, but don't have a relationship where it becomes an addiction and it destroys you, guys. That's the message I want to give. So make the effort in love. So it could be also different messages, because now I'm getting different messages for this pile. You have to make the effort in love. You have to also take a step forward. Is I feel the other person is just putting in too much, and you guys are not doing as much as you should be. So guys, if you're listening to this reading, I want you. I urge you to actually make an effort and put more love into the situation, and do more things for your loved one, and your loved one will feel very happy about it. Let me see, what does this text say? Yes, new love coming in, and the person will have a lot of money, if that makes you happy. I feel the person is a businessman, whoever you're going to meet, or a businesswoman, and a lot of money, and but also takes care of money. The person knows how to handle money. It's just not throwing money away. Even if the person has a lot of money, the person values money. Probably that's what I want to say. That's the message I want to give you. The person really values money, knows the value of money. Okay. Bring love into the situation, exactly what I just said, not making the effort. I have the card here only, guys. So whoever you are involved with, I think you need to put in more effort than the other person. That's how the relationship is going to work well for you guys. And I feel since this jam, you've withdrawn. I don't know why you've gone into a shell. I don't know why I feel, but I'm talking to a water sign here. You've gone into a shell, and I also feel it's a fire sign. So don't do that. Bring love into the situation, otherwise the person will start feeling lonely, guys. Work through your fears. There is some kind of a fear you're operating in, because this was all a religious factor, all kind of a community. This is going to worry you more, but please work through your fears. If there's a family problem, you think the person will not be accepted in the family, I think you need to express yourself, communicate, and the person will be accepted. This is what I get. I get a big yes in this situation. I'm going to give you a color. Let's see what blue. So yes, matches blue and blue. Blue is good for you, and I'm wearing a blue band. Let me give what number is good for you. What number is going to be lucky for you? Probably the person is born on one of these of on this date. So 5, 6, 7. 7 is a good number. I think 7 came up for the starfish also. So this is a mini read for you guys. This is the first time I did use the romance angel cards, and they're very accurate. I want to say that. Um, I really did cleanse them like we always say, and I did this first reading here first time. I've used them today, So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Do subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and do comment. I always read the comments and let me know which one did you choose and did it resonate. Remember, not all messages will resonate. Also, remember that you might be drawn to two of these charms. Not necessarily one. So if you were drawn to two charms, I want you to listen to both the readings. Maybe one of them does resonate with you. So thank you so much, guys. See you again. Bye.